5:45 a.m.
Z Jamaica Robotics Conference, Tuesday, January 7, 2025, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus Ballroom, celebrating the achievements of over 100 students and teachers who have achieved certification. Special guest speaker, Dr. Denzel Williams. Presentation by Zebra Robotics Canada. Sponsors, Lasco, Mothers, and Optimity. Tickets available for purchase at ztechnologies.aitix.com or contact 876-880-3301 or 876-499-3157. And tune in to Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the Z Robotics Conference, Tuesday, January 7, 2025, at the Jamaica Pegasus Ballroom. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by Z Technologies.
It's Monday. Get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
The E-Zone is here for you.
With the Stinger Honeybee
and Karim Boyatings
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you said?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to ezoneblindates@gmail.com. That's ezoneblindates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions.
Share them with us at ezoneconfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bugger thing.
Ow! Ow!
Time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paints 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
You're in the design studio with the design diva, Karen Booker.
Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water, make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
Normally, I could keep my cool, but tonight I'm whining. I'ma be in a dangerous mood, can you match my timing? Telling me that you really about it, what you're hiding. Talk is cheap, so show me that you understand I like it. Can you blow my mind? Set off my whole body. If I give you my time, can you snatch my soul from it? I don't wanna wait. Come take it, take me where I ain't been before. Can you blow my mind? Set off my whole body, whole body.
Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water, make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
Hopefully, you can last all night, don't get too excited. Privacy, you ain't gotta go nowhere, you can stay inside it. Can you blow my mind? Set off my whole body. If I give you my time, can you snatch my soul from it? I don't wanna wait. Come take it, take me where I ain't been before. Can you blow my mind?
make me water.
Make me sweat, make me harder.
You're in the design studio with the design diva, Karen Booker.
To fight for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. And behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me.
You're in the design studio with the design diva, Karen Booker.
Happy New Year! Yes, it is. It certainly is. And I hope that this year is a year for you to conquer. If last year was a year of struggling for you, well, this year is a year of having and finding your dominion, understanding and reaching deep within to know, say, yeah, you're here and you made it through last year. So what? You're going to conquer this year. You're going to crush your goals this year. But sometimes everybody talks about, I have goals and I have all of these resolutions and things and whatnot. And then by month 3, we give them up. You know why that is? I found out the secret. I'm telling you, I uncovered the secret. We don't have what you'd call it now, a system in place to make sure that you attain your goals. So before you get to the goals, get to the system. Get to the system and make sure that system will support your what? Your goals. Let me just tell you something. I marched into 2025. I'm marching like a warrior. I'm marching like a soldier. I'm marching like somebody who say, you know what is true? I'm going to take this year and I am going to crush every single goal. Because I tell you, last year I was in survival mode. I was just surviving. I was just, all right, some things came crashing down on me. Let me just fix. I was in fix. I fixed. So this year, you best believe we're doing things differently. So, if you're new in the space, you know where you are, right? You are in the design studio with me, your girl, Karen Design Diva Booker. And if you are, yes, round of applause for me, because guess what? I made it. I made it to a new year. I made it to 2025. And guess what? You made it here with me. So if you're listening to 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9, welcome. We're there. We's here. And if you are on Nationwide 90 FM Live or YouTube dial, then yes, thank you so very much. So, we're on Nationwide 90 FM Live, and when we're on Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. So anywhere you catch us, that's where we will be. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody on YouTube, welcome to you, and thank you so very much for sharing space with us today, as you always do. Now remember, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, share the story, share the live. You understand what I'm saying? And of course, drop your comments so that we can converse and you will be in the space with me. So yeah, man, welcome to the design studio. Yes. And yes, what happened now? We are still your go-to, for all things interior design and decor. But no, you know what? We've taken it up a notch. As you know, last year, to the latter part of last year, what we did was expand the show to lifestyle. Yes. So alongside transforming your living spaces and creating beautiful and functional homes, we're bringing you fresh lifestyle segments to inspire every aspect of your life. So whether it's decor, wellness, or the latest trends, we've got you covered right here every Saturday from 1 to 3. You never know who will be passing through. So if you're passionate about living beautifully, Yes, living beautifully, inside and out, you have come to the right place. Now, don't forget, come on over to our YouTube live and click the link in our chat. Give us your feedback on the show. And if you're new, you're just joining us, and you want to know what our YouTube dial is, our channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live or Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. Get it? Okay, so in this week, and let me tell you something, Jareen Campbell, who is our producer, she does a great job every week in putting this show together and just making sure that we are good. And of course, you know, we have David to that too, putting things together. Yes, David, yes. So, coming up in the show this week, we have cleaning and organizing. You know that, right? Clean sweep. Fresh starts for the year. Because, you know, just like we have some old habits that we need to sweep out, we have some things that we need to come out of the space too. In Design Lab, we are going to do a vision board for your space. Now, the vision board for your space is also known as what? You guessed it, a mood board or your sample board. So we're going to go through that today. And what would Karen do? Please, I beg you, send in all of your design questions. Yes, 876-280-6629. Good afternoon, David Nabar on the YouTube. I see you. In Home Tour, we're going to be doing the Seville, and that is part of the Choose to Be Happy brand. And in Thrive 360, your path to personal growth. And this is something that I've been waiting all week for. We're going to be talking to Budget Auntie herself, Mrs. Patricia Henry Brown, and she is going to put us on the right track, because I'm telling you, we need to be on the right track. Yes, let me tell you something. If you were going out there driving the most of the most, and we're dressing in the most of the most and so on, and the budget not right, what do you think we're doing? We're just pretending we are being an impressionist, and at the end of the year, we're just going to fall flat. You understand? It's time for we're big people now, you know. We are big people now. We have grown up. We need now to get fiscally responsible. Yes, and that means putting that system in place, right? So Miss Pat is going to be here today to make sure that we are on the right road to budgeting and, of course, our financial freedom. Soon come back.
Life's pretty sweet, can be bitchy. Tell me love her to the morning, nah, nah, nah. Love her to the nighttime, nah, nah, nah. I don't get nobody, yeah. If you give me body, I won't tell nobody, yeah. Golly, girl, she wears clothes.
It's time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
Are you ready for it?
Revo. Coming soon.
You're in the design studio with the design diva, Karen Booker.
Original girl, you want a replica? No. Smoothie, no regular. No. Pretty for real, I'm pretty pa my cellular. No. You don't say you hot. No.
They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer.
Alrighty. And we are now in cleaning and organizing. But you know what? Before we even get into everything that we have for you in terms of cleaning your yard and organizing it, I just want to tell our partners a huge thank you for sticking with us and believing in us and making sure that we get the message out. A big up to BH Paints and all the advertisers who have taken space in our little space of the Design Studio. So yeah, man. So we're talking about today, clean sweep, fresh starts for the new year. Yeah. You know what? You know, decluttering is my mantra forever and ever and ever. Amen. You understand what I'm saying? Decluttering. And simply, it's really and truly letting go of the old. Sometimes you have to let go good, forget better. Sometimes you have to let go the old and the useless to get the new. It is just a philosophy of life. You understand? All right. So here's the thing now. Let's just get right into this. Let's unpack. You need to identify what you have to toss, donate, or keep. You've heard me say this before. This is not anything that you've heard for the first time. Cool? So the first thing that you're going to do, get 3 boxes now. That's all. You can get box. You know exact when you go to the supermarket, them give a box. All right. So you're gonna get a huge box. You're gonna get a medium-sized box, and you're gonna get a small box. Okay. And these are the denominations. In the huge box, them is the things to what? You got it right. To throw away, to toss, to get rid of. The medium-sized box is the box that you're going to donate, meaning their greater good is elsewhere, right? And the smallest box is the box for you. This is the ones that you're going to keep, and that is the smallest box because we're intentional about the decluttering. No. Science and data has shown that the underlying cause to hoarding is, yes, you form an emotional attachment to these things, right? So in order for you to break up with your big belongings, because since you want to have a relationship with these people and with these things and whatnot, here's what you want to do now. You're going to break up with the things then, right? You're going to thank, it's like the Marie Kondo theory, you're going to thank the items for what they have done in your life. You are going to thank them for the time that we have spent together, right? And then you're going to bless it and wish it adieu. You understand? Okay. If it's something from way back when, throw it away, it don't have no use. If it has sentimental value, and I mean real sentimental value, I'm not talking about, I have this from this money and you have a whole heap of chashka in the house. Please, I'm begging you. It is not serving you any good anymore. What you can do though is take pictures. You can, and have it in your phone so you can remember it over and over again. To the touch and feel and whatnot, that is an emotional connection, and you should not be having an emotional connection to things. All right, cool. So the 1 year rule. Ask yourself, have you worn this item? We're talking about clothes now. Have you worn this item in the past year? No, we're in Jamaica, so it's not like we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Right? It gets a little bit cool, and you see the Christmas breeze coming maybe November, December, January, and February. Other than that, it's hot. You understand me? So if it is now that we have no identifiable seasons and you're not wearing an outfit in the past year, chances are you're not going to wear it again. That is a toss. Right? Or a donate, depending on the condition, because people don't want your old broke things. Don't be packing no box and giving people and say, okay, them going have happy feet. You're not going happy feet, so don't do it. Right? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to toss that. Also, we have a lot of clothes in our closets that we think we have clothes and we don't have clothes because we're really and truly just wearing the same old things. If we are creative and inventive and innovative, then we create new fashions with the same old things that it is fresh. But sometimes we are wearing the same old things. The other thing is we outgrow clothes. Things that you wore when you were 25, you're not going to wear at 35. I hope. All right. So I am saying to you, here's the thing now. Is it worth keeping? Especially if it's a specialty item? If you don't go to foreign, like if your visa expire and you have not been to foreign in the last 6 years, and you did have one sweater, and whatever the case is, why you still have it? I'm talking about big sweater now. I'm not talking about a little sweater, right? So those are the things that I'm talking about. So you're going to evaluate the usefulness now and the condition. These are now for housewares and these things. If the item is broken, what do you think you're going to do with it? What do you think? Yep, you got that right. Toss it. Everything in your home must work. And if you have not fixed it for a year, it's not going to get fixed. I'm telling you. Yes, if it is expired, get rid of it. If it is worn, if it have chips, if it have anything like that, why are you putting yourself and your body and your condition into something that is used, damaged, and of disrepair? You see what I'm talking about? You see the new year, the new you? That means that you have to really recondition your mind to things that are worthy of you. Yes, all them little cups and ceramic things that you have that chippy all over the place, of which you have like 50. Get rid of them. If you have these containers that do not have lids, what are you going to do with them? If you have lids and no containers, what you going to do with them? You understand what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Another thing that I needed to ask yourself, does this item bring me joy? Does it bring a joy? Does it bring a joy? Or does it bring me a feeling of disdain? And I remember when me and him was in this relationship and him did give me this, and I remember the time when him did break up with me and whatever. What are you still doing with it? You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going? The emotional connection to these things. If it doesn't bring you joy, and if it pulls you back and it triggers you into a place where you need not be, get rid of it. If it brings you joy and you still have too much of it, then maybe you're too joyous. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to now really think about, remember, you have the large box for the toss, you have the medium box for the greater good is elsewhere, and you have the small box. So you have to really look at that small box and say, oh, really and truly, how much things we can really fit in that box. So you're the whole premise of decluttering and getting rid of things is not for you to think about it too much, especially if it is things from a past relationship, especially if it is things from a job, especially if it's things that coming from baby shower, wedding shower, all of these things and so on that we create. These are things that the little craft items that they give, and then, the pens, the mugs, the insulated cups. How much insulated cup you gonna have, so? How much pen you gonna have, so? How much mugs you gonna have, so? And everything has a brand on it. Are you brand ambassadors for all of these people? Maybe they should be paying you in order for you to be carrying these things with brands around. You get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. So here's the thing now. After you have filled that box with the donations, you go drop them off at Salvation Army or wherever the drop-off point is. It's that simple. And you wave goodbye and you say, you know what, your greater good is elsewhere. Garbage pickup day, you carry it out and you have the people them take it and don't carry it back in. Don't listen to me. This is just rip the band-aid off. I'm telling you, you can do it. You can just rip that band-aid off. Remember, let's talk about the shoes. I forgot about the shoes. If you don't wear your shoes in 6 months, I'm dry rot. After COVID, there was a lot of shoes that were tossed, and you have to test these shoes before you put them on, because I'm going to leave you a road. All right. Okay, so the next thing now, we talk about this system before I go. Before you start, you're going to set a goal, right? And of course, you're going to have your system. So the system is decide on your time frame, decide what day of the week, decide how much time that you are going to dedicate to the decluttering. Decide which area of the house first, because you're not going to do it all at once, right? It took a while for it to get there. It's going to take a while for it to get back to where it should be. Clearly, you're not where you are, but definitely not where you would have been. You understand what I'm saying? So there is hope. There is hope. So the first thing in your system for decluttering, you have to be able now to set the time frame. That's the system. Every Saturday morning from 10 to 11, I will be decluttering this part. Then that's in week 1. In week 2, I will be going into the living room. Week 3, I'm going into the kitchen. Week 4, I am going into the bathroom. Week 5, I'm going into the laundry area. Week 6, I'm going into my my living room. Week 6, I'm going into the dining. Week 7, I'm going into the kids' room. Remember, I don't say primary yet, I don't touch you yet, because that's going to be, right? Week 8, I'm going into that room that you have where it is a catch-all. It's a catch-all for everything. Remember, now we're gone 8 weeks already. That is 2 months. And we're 2 months, right? We haven't gone into the closets yet. We have not gone into the other bathrooms yet. We have not gone into the guest room yet. We have not gone into the foyer yet. We haven't gone into the home office or the area right where you have all of those shoes line up. I don't know how much foot you have. I know I only have 2 and I can only wear one pair of shoes, a day, right? But when you go in front of your house, you have 50 million pairs just right there waiting on you. Cool? And then now you go into your primary bedroom. That is your personal space where you are going to dedicate at least 3 weeks to. You understand me? So when you are done, I am telling you, I want you to, and so I'm giving you 3 months. It's a 3-month system. Right? You're going to get back to me and you're going to say, you know what? You see this cleansing thing? It is so cathartic. And I will leave you with this. Procrastination takes longer than execution. I'm not even going to say it again. So when you sit down there looking at exercise videos when you should be doing it, or being entertained with the doom scrolling, you could be saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you get to 5, you get up and you start to declutter. But you really now have to set your time frame. Get some wine and put on some music. You'll be all right. Soon come back.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
It's time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
Dive into a holistic healing symphony with Dr. Denise Daly as she explores the incredible healing potential of the Nature's Remedies. Starting January 9, 2024, Nationwide at 5 hosts the Nature's Remedies from 7 to 8 p.m. every Tuesday. The segment bestows a plethora of organic wellness wisdom onto all listeners. If you're uncomfortable with popping all those pills, then embark on this natural journey and discover how the Nature's Remedies can help. Tune in for the facts that will transform your perspective on herbal solutions and natural therapies. That's Nature's Remedies, every Tuesday during Nationwide at 5 from 7 to 8 p.m. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Z Jamaica Robotics Conference, Tuesday, January 7, 2025, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Jamaica Pegasus Ballroom, celebrating the achievements of over 100 students and teachers who have achieved certification. Special guest speaker, Dr. Denzel Williams. Presentation by Zebra Robotics Canada. Sponsors, Lasco, Mothers, and Optimity. Tickets available for purchase at ztechnologies.aitix.com or contact 876-880-3301 or 876-499-3157. And tune in to Cliff Hughes Online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the Z Robotics Conference, Tuesday, January 7, 2025, at the Jamaica Pegasus Ballroom. All this and more only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by Z Technologies.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Design Lab Home Decor Tips and Design Trends is brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
Sabi girl no dey too like talk. Animals dey in human form. Body man nobody like work, but you must hustle if you want job. You no finish they won't fight us.
So while we're on New Year, New You, New Me, New House, New Everything, and so on, sometimes we live in these spaces, right? And we don't necessarily update them every now and again. You know what I mean? And because we are there every day, we get desensitized to little upgrades, little updates and things. You understand what I'm saying? So we pass the same room, and I'm not saying the place is junky or anything. We're talking about the space that looks nice, right? But with little simple updates, you can really make a big splash. Now, you know, we've heard this saying over and over again. Without vision, the people shall perish. Same thing in your home. So there is a term that we use every now and again called a mood board or a vision board in order to elevate the space from what it is to what it can be or what it will be. Now, there are certain things that you have to do and put in place. Remember, we're talking about the systems now in order for you to get to that goal. Now, the vision board is a pictorial representation then of how you want your room to look. It could be a living room, it could be a dining room, it could be a kitchen, it could be a bedroom, it could be a home office, it could be your son's room, your daughter's room, or unique or combined your children's room. You understand? It could be a game room, it could be whatever it is, whatever room, whatever it is, right? You should be doing something called either a mood board, a sample board for that. Now, this is that area, this is the time of the year when everybody's doing our vision boards, and we're doing vision boarding and we're doing the whole thing because studies have shown that there is manifestation to happen or will happen if it is that you talk these things into reality, if you do the science of it, you know what I mean, and not even pretend but even believe that it is already there, right? So it's the same premise with your mood board, vision board for your house or your sample board. The mood board is a difference too, because everybody thinks that the word mood, the term mood board and sample board is the same thing. No, your mood board is what puts you in the mood. Get it? What puts you in the mood, and what, just to test your feet, to say if this is something that can resonate in your spirit and your soul. The sample board now is the actual stuff that you're putting into the space. You understand? So here are the steps to a beautiful and a great vision board for your home. I am going to say a mood board for argument's sake. All right, cool. The first thing that you have to do is define your goals for the year. All right. And define, just like how you define your goals for your same vision board, you want to define your goals for your mood board for the year, meaning, is this, how am I going to use this space for the year? We're talking about your living room now. For everybody who's on YouTube, welcome to Nationwide 90 FM Live, and welcome to Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. You are there. Thank you for coming. Now, what you are seeing on your screen is a mood board for a boho chic space, right? Okay, so you're going to define what your needs are in that space. That's the first thing that you're going to do. Then you're going to write down, on a little piece of paper or in your phone, however you write these days, how you want that room to feel. What is the style of the room? When you walk in, what first should hit you, all of these things, the bones of the space, where the windows are, how you want your windows to be covered. Do you want a bright space? You want to decide on the palette. You understand what I'm saying? The next thing that after you've written down all of these things, right? Because now you are coloring your mind as to where you want to go. This is the vision of your space that you're translating into a mood board. The next thing that you want to do is sign into Canva. I'm not even going to ask you if you know about Canva, because every single somebody in the world must know about Canva for now. Yeah, you don't? Okay. Canva is like the free app. And you can it's a free Photoshop app that is very user friendly, and you can increase it right to the pro level, which I suggest that you do if you're going to be doing this thing over and over again. And it's not just for this, it's for every little thing in the world. Canva is I'm telling you, your new best friend. All right, so you're going to sign into Canva, right? And I would suggest that you upgrade to the premium so that you can take the background out. When you do that, you can manipulate your pictures so much better and layer and do all kinds of things. So you don't need no Photoshop training, you just don't. You are going to be a pro in 2 minutes because it's very, very user friendly. All right, cool. Then what you are going to do is to get in the search bar, right? And you're going to type in vision board, mood board, browse those templates, anyone that, kind of resonates in your spirit and your soul, just select it. You know what I mean? And that should be, this is how, if you're a starter, a beginner, that works for you. If you are a pro at this thing, then you select a blank template and you just begin putting your pictures in, right? Okay. You are going to divide that board into sections, okay? I'm going to tell you why in a second. All right. Here is what you're going to do for now. You are going to go on Google. Okay, and this is a digital mood board now. If you're going to be doing something that is, you get magazines and you cut out and all these things and whatever, that's a whole different thing. And I don't know anybody who collects. David, you know anybody who collect magazine like that anymore? No, right? First of all, they're very expensive. I used to buy magazines at the airport, and I'm like, I didn't even realize how expensive magazines were. So for me, if I go buy my good up magazine and start cut them up, no, I'm not really think say no. Because magazines right now are like investment money. So we're going to do this digitally, okay? So here's what you're going to do now. You are now going to go to Google, right? And you're going to put in sofa. Okay, you want a white sofa, which is a curved sofa, contemporary and so on. And then you see what comes up. You guys know how to search for Google. I don't have to tell you that. So everything that you want in your living room space, right, that you are now you're creating your mood board for, this is what you are going to search for. You go from Google, you go into the images, everything comes up, you download the images, you download it to your gallery, you create a separate folder called mood board. So you collect all of those pictures right there in that separate file, right, in your gallery. So you have all of that. All right, cool. Then now, when you have collected all of your pictures, and let me just get to the categories, you need furnishings. Furnishings consist of what? Your sofa, your accent chairs, maybe a love seat, right? You want a center table. You want 2 end tables. Okay. You want a console, right, that is going to go beneath your television. You want electronics, meaning, okay, or your TV, which should be a 55 or above if it is a living room space, if you want to put a TV in there. Then you want wall art. So you're going to go and you're going to search for wall art. You are going to search for window treatment. You're going to search for plants and accessories, right? Baskets, anything. So remember now, what you've already done was determine, yes, what is the design style that you're looking at. So whether it is, if it's a boho, which is this one that you're looking at, or modern, or traditional, or coastal, or Japandi, or African, or French country, or French. You see how much I'm gone already? Or Jamaican, or Caribbean. Yes? Or just simply you. There is also dopamine design, which I am all over this year. And we're going to get into that at some other time. Dopamine design and me, we're really good friends, right? Whatever it is, you have to really get clear in your head as to where you are going. And that is how you attain a goal. So system first, then your goal, then you start to execute. All right. After now, you have amassed all of your pictures. You are going to now pull them from that separate file in your gallery, and then pull them right over to your canvas in Canva, right? Yeah, it is that simple. After that, now you know what was going to happen. You're going to get a little collage similar to what you're seeing on your screen. Yes, and it will pull everything together. All right. When it is pulled together, now you're going to say, wow, okay, I did this. Another thing